Okay, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to do this guided imagery. And I know for some people, it's really helpful to have an idea of what you may be asked to imagine. So I have a little picture that I want to share with you. Um, with this today, um, I'm using children's. What do you see on your screen? Does it say pictures? The word pictures?
No, it is three pictures, blue, green, and red.
Okay, interesting, because that's not what it's showing to me. Okay, let me try this again. Normally, I'm so good at this. What is up? And we still don't have Diane that's come yet. All right, so let
I've
me.
heard some people who've been doing Zoom calls say that Zoom had changed some of their controls.
Yeah, it's being a fun, interesting little thing today. All right, so tell me if you see a child's toy.
Yes, a stacking block.
Yes, the stacking block. Okay, so there's a certain order that you want it to be placed in. So we'll be using this as a visual to easily know what is the next step to take. I'll be asking you to visualize this toy. It opens up at the center, and there's a yellow handle here and a yellow handle there, and it's very easy to just open up. And later we'll be putting in these symbols, which will represent receiving what you need. So those are some of the visuals that you'll be receiving. Um, and let's see, I'm going to check with Diane. I'll give her a few more minutes. There are a couple other things that I want to give you a heads up with. And I'll just keep this picture up on the board. Okay, come on, baby. You silly thing. All right. So I will be giving you the opportunity to consider moving your eyes in your physical body. So you're going to be imagining yourself at a beach and then going into a forest and then going into a building. But if it may serve you to be imagining and moving your eyes from left to right or a sideways figure eight. Most people, that'll be too much to try and do, but for some, it will really serve you a lot. I'll be asking you to pull up a color and a shape to represent a feeling of, you have this goal. What do you feel when you're not achieving this? And so we'll have that feeling come up on a screen as a color and a shape. And during that time, it can be helpful to move your eyes in the sideways figure eight or the left and right back and forth. It's a way to kind of like scrape out the subconscious and clear it out. And it's a tool that works beautifully for some. Other people, it's too much to think about, no problem. And so that's what the eye movement is. And I invite you to breathe in your nose and out your mouth. If you can do a sound like, that helps your vagus nerve calm yourself down, and it's just very beneficial. So let's go ahead and start some movement. I think Diane is going to be on the way, and I'll try and add her in just a moment. But for us, let's go ahead and stand up, because when we allow ourselves to have a little, and you may turn off your videos, you can go videos off, muting off, and but I want us to move our bodies a little bit, which will help us go into relaxation. And after we have this movement, then you will be making yourself comfortable. Okay, so to begin, I invite you to simply take a breath in to your body and breathe out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's just tap the top of our head. Tapping, tapping. And now I want you to open and close your fingers like you're flicking water. Flick, flick, flick. And open and close your jaw. Ah. Even Lift your chin up while you're flicking your fingers and open and close your jaw. Ah. And move your head to the side. Open and close your jaw. To the other side. Open and close your jaw. And start shaking your fingers. Breathing, breathing. And now just kind of allowing your shoulders to really go up and go down. And that you can have things just kind of fall off of you. Flowing down, 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 down. Now, let's just go ahead and have soft knees, a slight bend in your elbows, space underneath your armpits, and feel if you notice any vibration in your body. And just have appreciation for your body. I appreciate you, body. Now come to your heart and have an appreciation for your spirit that is inside of your body. And imagine a spot behind your heart, in front of your spine, that is like a little starlight, a little star, and it's your essence mingled with the divine. I call it the God spot. And imagine it being able to grow brighter and brighter. And I'm just asking for light to come to you, softening possibilities. And now imagine that you can imagine where your higher power resides. Imagine light coming down to you from your higher power. And soften your eyes, soften your forehead, your jaw, and imagine a colored light coming down, 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 down. And have an appreciation for your higher power. And know that your higher power and your higher self, your spirit, has chosen a gatekeeper that is here for you, that knows exactly the pace that you need to take things and can help you process in a way that is best beneficial for you. And from this place, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Lay down and I'm going to turn my video off. And we're just going to invite our shoulders to relax down, our eyes to close. And I would like you to move your eyes from left to right or sideways figure eight. It'll help with the relaxation process right now. Just breathing in a healing, relaxing color, breathing out a color and a shape. Breathing in this light that can help your arms and shoulders and hands release a little bit more. And breathing out, even if it's like black smoke. I'm going to name some body parts. And as I name the body parts, imagine you're rocking back and forth, relaxing and releasing, muscle tension melting away. As you notice your left thumb and your right pinky and your left ankle and your right knee. Focusing on your breath, breathing in a relaxing light that can go down, make its way down to your legs at the pace that is right for you. You may be able to recognize where your left earlobe is and your right cheek and your left elbow and your right shin. And as I say the number 3 times in a row, I wonder if it's possible for you to relax physically, letting go with a breath and a sigh, allowing the tension to flow away. 3. Soften and sink into the safety. 3. And from this place, we're going to a beautiful scene. A scene where there is safety. Imagine yourself standing on a beautiful, serene, secluded beach. A beach. A beach where you are just with nature and yourself. And what might it be like? Gentle waves moving in. Consider imagining or sensing the gentle rhythm of the waves lapping against the shore. You may begin to have a sense of sand beneath your feet. Is it possible to imagine your toes? Do you want to go where the sand is wet, or possibly get your feet in the water? I wonder what it would be like to get a sense of this beautiful, serene, safe, secluded beach. It may be possible to start noticing a soothing breeze brushing against your face and the sun warming your skin. As you take in this beautiful scene, I invite your mind to relax and go into the healing subconscious part. There's no trying, but as I say the number 2 3 times in a row, it's inviting the thinking mind to take a step back and the subconscious to come out and play. Come play with me. 2. The mind relaxes. 2. It is safe to relax. 2. You may hear birds singing in the distance, or just imagine the beautiful sky and waves and the sand. It is lovely being in this safe, relaxing place. You may become aware of a loving presence. It's near you. Could it be beside you? A gentle, comforting energy that feels like a higher power or a loving, wise guide. Definitely safe, definitely loving, definitely wise. Consider allowing an image of this loving guide to be with you, or the possibility of sensing a presence that is very loving and very easy to communicate with. Even with no words, we'll have a sense of communication. You may soon become aware of a nearby forest and know your guide would like to take you in that direction. This presence may offer you a hand, inviting you to embark on a journey of healing and transformation. Together you begin to walk inland, leaving the beach behind. Soon, you find yourself in a tranquil forest. Are there tall trees around you? Can you imagine leaves whispering softly in the breeze? Ahead, just a short distance away, you notice a mysterious building nestled among the trees. It is glowing. It is radiating a sense of ancient wisdom and profound peace. You know your wise and loving guide knows all about this area and this building and continues to lead you on the path. Curiously, on the path to the building, you notice something red and blue stuck in the dirt. Someone could trip on it, and you and your guide began to remove it from the ground. The ground is surprisingly soft. The guide is surprisingly good at removing it. You notice the bright red and blue colors. This is an infant toy, a toy from long ago, but now it's packed with dirt. So much dirt and debris. If not already, your guide has miraculously removed it from the ground. It is no longer stuck. He shows you how to pull on the yellow handles, allowing the dirt to fill up the hole where it once was stuck. Opening, pulling on those two handles, the space between the two halves broadens and broadens, shaking it a little bit, and the dirt is coming out. There is some dirt packed inside the ball, but you can still see the different cutout shapes that the ball has. Even though it's packed full of dirt and debris, it is releasing some. It is falling out to Mother Earth. The guide shows you how to tap the toy on the ground, which allows the dirt to go more easily into the forest floor, where it can be welcomed there. Few more taps, opening that up, emptying out all of what is inside that was not serving that ball. That's not what it's meant to be. Your guide offers water to be poured into the ball to help the rest to come out, the rest of the sand to flow easily out. The water's poured on the inside and the outside, getting every last bit of sand out, helping it look brand new. Soon, you will notice how empty it is inside, and the ball is easy to see the different shapes. The square, the circle, the star. Your guide smooths out the dirt that is on the path, making it a safe place to walk in the future, for when you come back this way again later. You have a sense that you will find the pieces that will make this toy complete at some point in your journey. But for now, after your guide has thoroughly cleaned the ball for you and is carrying it for you, you continue to approach the building. Your arms are free to move So much freedom. So much freedom moving the arms back and forth in such a relaxed manner as you walk. So free, not carrying anything. Your guide is here for that. Your shoulders and arms are relaxing more as you easily walk by your guide. Pretty soon you come to the doorway. How curious. It's adorned with intricate symbols representing healing and growth, or pictures of nature. You know this wise and loving guide knows all about this building. It's a control room. It's your inner control room for your subconscious. And your guide is there to help you get everything set to right where it needs to be. At the encouragement of your guide, you consider entering inside. You enter and find yourself in a spacious room filled with soft light and a sense of serenity. In the center of the room, there is a console with various levers and dials and controls, and a table with more items. You may briefly notice the little golden shapes on the table, but your guide gently directs you towards the console, explaining that each lever and dial represents a different aspect of your well-being and personal growth. You feel a sense of curiosity and trust as you approach. You know this wise and loving guide once again knows all about this control room and all about you, and can help you navigate exactly what needs to happen next. Your guide can respond in a way you understand. Consider asking for any assistance in this control room and allow it to take place in just the right way for you. They may first direct you to the table where it looks like there's science tools. The narrow cylinders that can hold water. Notice tiny cylinders filled with water, colored water that is so full that nothing else can enter in. Your guide knows your intent to improve your life and helps you decide if you should pour the liquid down the drain or add it to a larger cylinder or even a huge beaker. It's easy to receive when your container can expand. It's easy to know what to let go of to make more room for what is really wanted. I wonder, are you going to pour some liquid down the drain? Are you going to pour some liquid into a larger cup, making it easier to receive? You can receive more. After adjusting the liquid with your guide, perhaps there is a screen with a dial that is drawing your attention more than the others right now. As you move towards the screen, you notice how interesting it is. This screen has a label that says it can pull up any emotion, but more also. It is possible for this to pull up a specific emotion that you feel when you want something and yet haven't received it, like the goal that you have. It can be emotion, but it could be a thought about yourself. Is there a negative thought about yourself? Or maybe a negative thought about a higher power? Or possibly discomfort in your physical body? Any of these things can be treated by this screen. And your higher self knows what can be treated in this time and in this space. Whether it's physical discomfort, mental discomfort, emotional discomfort, any thought or belief about yourself that brings discomfort. With this screen, it's easy to notice the dials to make adjustments. In a moment, with the help of your guide, it will be possible to view on the screen a color and a shape that represents this discomfort or emotion for you to witness. It's important to see it. Knowing that you both can safely see it and have it be treated. Consider asking your superconsciousness to witness it. Your superconsciousness that is inviting all aspects of you. That's what your superconsciousness is. It's all aspects of you, as well as your higher power, to be a witness. It's possible for a color and a shape to come to the screen to represent what is ready to be let go. And if, by chance, something does not come on the screen, notice a black small chalkboard that you can flip over, and immediately it shows a color and shape. Ask in your mind, superconscious, can you see this? All aspects of my brain and my body and my subconscious and my higher power, can you see this? You can choose to move your eyes back and forth, left to right if you desire. Knowing, with the help of your higher power, your guide, or if you want to call it superconsciousness, that this visual representation can be healed, easily changed on the screen or the chalkboard. It is possible for this to be safely treated. In your mind, say, I sense something is serving me. I sense something is not serving me. I sense something is not serving me. I sense something is not serving me and trust it can be safely treated now. Please treat this and do a massive change history and everything. Imagine light going on the screen. You have a dial that you can add more light, helping it to dissolve quicker and quicker. Or making the image smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it disappears. It is possible to turn it down now, to dissolve it away. If you have the chalkboard by chance, see the possibility of your guide erasing the picture. It's becoming more comfortable to have it be erased. You can choose another color and a shape that represents something else you would like to adjust by simply having it come up on the screen. And continue with your eyelids closed to move your eyes from left to right, getting all aspects of that subconscious, all sides and angles, and helping the image to completely disappear. It may help to soften your face and jaw even more, relaxing your shoulders, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth with a It is safe to release this. It is possible for this to be safely treated deeply on all layers and levels through all generations, even helping your ancestors. If it's helpful to say once again in your mind, I sense something is not serving me, and trust it can be safely treated now. Please treat this and do a massive change history and everything. Imagine light going on the screen. You have control to dial it down, to help it dissipate. The light is helping you, making the image either disappear or become smaller and smaller until it vanishes. Your guide safely there helping you. You are being held by your guide. Your eyes are closed, and I invite you to move them back and forth like a sideways figure eight. Releasing, releasing. As you explore a little more, as you explore further, you find a dial for personal power and self-perception. Possibly even one for stress that you have with your career and financial stability. Or one for creativity on how to help money come to you. Find the dials. Have your guide help you get a firm but gentle grasp to adjust whatever dial feels best for you. Maybe the dial needs to turn up, or maybe turn down. Ask your guide what is the best number for you. It becomes easier and more effortless to adjust these dials. It's more automatic as your subconscious mind is working for you in a positive way. Is it possible to get a sense bubbling up, an excited sense of empowerment? Might it be possible to find a dial that turns up your confidence? Your confidence in your ability to navigate challenges and achieve your goals. Find that dial, the confidence dial, turn it up. Turn it up. Is it possible that there could be a faith dial? Notice the labels around you. All the dials are labeled in the way that you need and can be adjusted in the way that is easiest for you. Once again, sensing from your guide what number is the most optimal for you to have the dial rest upon. As you adjust things, allow yourself to feel the possibility of a profound shift in how you view yourself as a sovereign, capable, and worthy of all the beauty and goodness that surrounds you. You begin to see the beauty in yourself and in the world around you with newfound clarity and appreciation. Have you discovered the lever dedicated to spiritual growth and emotional healing or physical healing? I bet there is a special dial dedicated to the brain and its functions. Ask your guide, what is the ideal place for this dial? With each gentle movement of the dial, you feel a profound connection to your inner self, your body, and deep healing of past wounds and emotional burdens, and trauma is beginning to flow away. Take a deep breath in and let these changes release or integrate. Easily integrating, moving your eyes from left to right in a sideways figure 8. Is there anything else that needs to happen today? What else needs to occur before closing this time? Find the dials and the labels that are meant for you. And with your guide, make adjustments. With each adjustment, you feel lighter, more aligned. With each adjustment, you feel lighter, more aligned. With each adjustment, you feel lighter, more aligned, and empowered to break free from negative habits and patterns that no longer serve you. With each adjustment, you feel lighter, more aligned, and empowered to break free from negative habits and patterns that no longer serve you. Breaking free from negative habits and patterns that no longer serve you. Your higher guide smiles warmly at you, radiating love and encouragement. It's almost time to leave. Yes, it's almost time to leave. Can it be possible it's almost time to leave? But your guide directs you back to the table where the children's toys are. You see the blue and red ball that's sitting by bright yellow shapes. And now the ball can easily receive the gift and be whole now that all of your gauges are set at the optimal place for you. Can you find where the star can fit into the opening? The circle's easy to find. I didn't get confused by the oval, I can tell. And the square and the rectangle, so easy to find which area deserves each missing piece. Returning back, being whole. Complete and whole, all parts returned. In a moment, you may notice what I call little donut circles. They're different sizes, and they belong on a yellow vertical centerpiece. It's easy to know what step should be taken first. And the foundation, of course, the biggest one. Finding that big blue donut, that plastic donut. It's the foundation and needs to be first. Putting that on that yellow centerpiece. The order to do things is very clear. The green donut is the next step. Once again, it's easy to tell the size and order that things need to be done. It is so clear. And soon, all the little donut sizes are placed in the proper order, creating a flowing shape. It feels wonderful to have something be so easy. And your guide is right there, helping and smiling and laughing. And if a donut doesn't want to get on the stick, you can have your guide hold it and then have you hold it and say, I love you. I understand you. Please forgive me. Thank you. And then it can easily slide into its proper order. Take a moment to absorb the sensations and insights gained from this experience. Feel the relaxation. Allow a transformative power to enter in. Remember, you made space in the vials. Your guide knows what is appropriate for you, and you can allow the transformative power to enter into you. The power from this journey resonating down to your bones, into the subtle energies that are around you. But also knowing you can return with your guide to this place of healing and renewal whenever you need. It is time to leave this amazing control room. And as you turn to the door, you have deep gratitude for your body, your spirit, your guide, and your higher power. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stepping through the door, soon you will notice you are on the path and how easy the path is to walk on, being so smooth and clear. You can see in a moment the beach in the distance, and shortly you might be able to hear the waves. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Having gratitude for this relaxation time with your guide. Choose how you would like to give gratitude for your guide, knowing any time you can choose to come back for further adjustment, for comfort, or to meet with you for any reason. Will it be a simple thank you or a hug or a smile? How will you choose to show gratitude to your guide? I invite you to take a deep breath in and sigh out. I invite your spirit to remember the imagery and to allow the changes in the subconscious, and to always have available to you to connect with your inner strength, your inner wisdom whenever you need it. Always being able to tap into a sense of peace with just a breath in through the nose and out the mouth, and the peace can be there, carrying with you peace, carrying with you empowerment, carrying with you healing, carrying with you the ability to create and think in new ways. having the ability to have your body function, easily walking, balance there, balancing life. It is possible. It is possible. Balance is possible. Balance is possible. Balance is possible. And now bringing back all that is positive. Allow the beach images to fade, but keep your eyes closed. Eyes are closed, and I invite you to go inside. Go inside and find that God spot, that little star speck of you mingled with the divine. Take 3 deep breaths, focusing on that deep inner space. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more breath. And in a moment, I will invite you to see the letters that spell hope. And as I spell that, you'll become more aware of where you have left yourself in your room. H. It's possible to have hope. O. It's possible to have hope, especially when we are connected to our spirit and our body and our higher power. P. Oh, the hope of connection and accomplishment, moving forward with ease and grace, especially when we are caring for our bodies, caring for our spirit, and connected to all of that in our higher power. E. Hope. H-O-P-E. Now I'm going to teach you a way that you can drop into your work more easily. I've already done the first step with you, and that is to imagine the spark inside of you and do 3 breaths. Inside. Now I invite you to allow your eyelids to flutter open and just look at your hand. 3 breaths while looking at your hand fairly close to your face. Have gratitude for your hand, for your body. 3 breaths. Now move your hand an arm's length away. We're changing the visual distance. Focus on your hand and breathe 3 breaths with your hand being farther away. This is giving you the power and control to shift your attention, to be able to focus on what is important to you. And right now, it's looking at your hand an arm distance away. You are choosing into that. Set that hand down. Choose to look at something that is the farthest distance away from you right now. Put your attention there. You can control where you put your attention. You control where you put your attention. Doing this, and now you can relax down, but doing this, I'm going to read the different things it helps. Actually helps with ADD and practicing being attentive where you say you'll have your attention. So those 3 breaths in those different positions and eye positions, very helpful to the brain. Your eyes are the one aspect of your nervous system that is on the out, like I wanted to say spinal column type of a thing. It's part of your brain. It's connected very much, but to the outside. So your eyes are very powerful for you, and that where you choose to put your attention, different distances. So this is a visual training meditation. You can do before you do work to become more effective in thinking and being engaged. It can help you transition between activities. It's actual muscle that you need to train, and eventually it can help you have a very to a way that you can control what you want to focus on. It produces calm, and once again gives an experience of power and control. We like giving our nervous system examples of, I'm in control, I am safe, I can control to look here, I can look there, I am safe to do that. That's very important to the nervous system. And it also is an example that external influences are not acting upon you. You are choosing to act. And so that's an important thing to experience. And honestly, life is a series of shifts between one thing and the next. And the ability to transition between things is a skill set. And doing this little exercise is something that can help you have that be more effective and easy. And so I invite you, if you would like to put your your video back on, get my brain working again, and we can have a little conversation. I'll stop the recording with gratitude, and we'll stop it here. So how was that experience for you? And I'm fine hearing whatever the experience was. So I would like honesty, not kindness.
Well, since I'm the only one who's popped back up yet, I will talk first.
Oh, thank you, Jane.
I went very deep. I actually can barely remember anything.
That
You
is
are
awesome.
a fine hypnotist, madam.
I am a hypnotist. I am. And it's me talking to your subconscious. So whether you're following along, it's your subconscious is totally hearing and doing. Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten about 4 different trainings in hypnotherapy. And I just love learning and practicing. So, but that's nice. I want to hear how you do with your balance, Jane. Because that balance, it was double meaning. I worked so hard on this. Oh my gosh, I spent so many hours creating this visual. Or what I was going to say, trying to pull in all the aspects of the people who gave me what to work with.
I did hear the balance part. That was after I start. I don't remember what you did that made me come back a little more to awareness, to being more conscious of what was going on. But I did hear that part.
Well, and it's interesting. I didn't pull us out like I pulled us out in a different way than I typically do. And so that's part of what I want to make sure you guys feel you're here to a non-suggestive, you're not in a suggestive state, alert, awake, and stuff like that. So that's because I did it differently. And yeah. Stephanie, do you have anything you want to share about your experience?
I remember going into the forest and the building, and that was it. I was out. I don't even know what woke me up. I was asleep. I didn't hear any of it, so it was a good thing I trust you to.
Well, and that's why, for those that don't know me as well, I hope that them having their higher power and their spirit choosing someone that is the go-between. Doesn't matter what I say, it has to get past that gatekeeper.
Oh.
It does not go past that gatekeeper if it is not appropriate for you, period. And that's my rule, and that's my guide's rule. And I'm connecting with everyone's guide saying, hey, you allow what is best for them in the timing for you. And so I really, really want your feedback. I mean, if you want to email me every day, that thrill me. If I don't care, good, bad, in between, keep me posted. I really, really want to know. So
I assume you got the email of what I was trying to work on, but I don't know if you talked about that.
I did. It was in there.
Okay. Yeah. I did get up earlier than usual, and I have been doing some other things, so I don't know if that's why I just totally went out or what. But yeah, what was going on?
When I do the 333 and the 222, that I've what it is my body is helping your body and spirit. It's entraining you. You know, like how you have a musical note and then other things vibrate at that note. My body knows what that is, and since I know what it is, it helps your body go there easier. It's an entrainment thing, but once again, only safe if you're it's not just your guide, it's a specific, I can't even remember the name I gave it, but it's basically deciding what is appropriate to let in and what is appropriate to keep out for you and your journey and your path. I'm still kind of floating myself. So yeah. So Julianne, what was your experience?
I fell asleep.
Okay. Well, yeah, keep me posted on how your days go with just in general, because you can have an improvement that was not associated with your goal, because there were so many aspects happening. So, but I want to know if it's rough waters. I want to know if it's smooth. I seriously want to know. So just keep me posted. And do you feel centered and grounded? We can you can do some tummy squeezes to bring yourself down. You can even and actually the tummy squeezes is really good for your digestion, your second chakra. You can wiggle your toes and squeeze your feet. Is there any dizziness? Any dizziness would be you put your tongue behind your front teeth. There's a little notch there. And you just come down, humming, squeezing a kegel, the anus, that brings you down. And you can do some cross your body to get your energies flowing in a healthy way, or touch your right hand to left knee, do a cross crawl. That can get your nervous system up and awake. When you choose to stand up, I want you to do so slowly. Be careful, just be mindful. Drink lots of water, because we moved a lot of energy, and energy will flow, but if it gets stagnant, then it's good to drink lots of water. I don't want to put other things in your mind, but it's just good to drink lots of water. And please email me. Keep me posted. At least I'm serious. I'd be fine getting emails for a week or two. Just like, and I can sit and celebrate with you. You know, if you're having a hard time, I can sit and do some things to help, just because I want to help. So just, yeah. All right. Well, I will let you go, and thank you for coming to play with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. That was very.
Yes. I plan to alternate between, I don't know how much I'll do guided imagery, but I'm going to be doing monthly sessions, and pretty soon I'll be raising my price. Right now, it's just going to be $333 for an entire year of support and interaction with me. It's just once a month meeting together, but I'm giving support at other times. And I will be moving that up to, I feel like, to a $1,500 mark. And so I don't know when I'm going to cut that off, but I'm just letting you know that that is an opportunity for you to join with me. I won't be doing any more for free. I've done a couple for free. And yeah, and what the way this membership works is you come to me with your issues. I create something for you. And if we don't do it in a group like this, I create it separately and then I put it into my membership so everybody can be blessed by it. And the membership, the videos just keep growing and growing and growing, and it becomes more valuable over time. And I have about 15 things inside the membership right now. And it also comes with one-on-one time for a 30-minute session. But like I said, the email support and stuff like that too. So, all right. Well,
I'm loving your creativity.
Oh, thank you. I have so many things that I love. I'm just like you and you and you and you. So it'll always be a little bit different, but love you, love you. Have a good day. I'm